Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Ryan with Degenerate Passive Income. In tonight's video, we're going to talk about real estate and multifamily housing. Many years ago, I wanted to get into real estate and I never did it. And an opportunity came up in 2019 where a piece of property came up for sale locally here, and we ended up purchasing it in June of 2019. So we have it for almost 3 years now. It's actually it's an older hotel that was built back in the 20s or 30s or something like that. It has on the first floor it has a full restaurant and two apartments on ground level, and then there's the second floor. There's 5 apartments, and the third floor there's 4 apartments. And there's also a small room on the street side that we put a tanning bed in that you can run by putting $4 of the quarters in, and it's self-serve. You walk in, open the door, put your quarters in the machine, lock the door behind you, put the quarters in the machine, and you can tan for 20 minutes, and it's a good little moneymaker. And we'll go through that after I show you the video of the outside of the building here in a second. So how we ended up coming across this is we had heard it might be for sale, so we went and talked to the seller, and we knew the property was in distress, and there was like 3 tenants living in the 11 apartments, and the existing restaurant owner was moving out and someone else was interested. So we, did our due diligence and researched the property and stuff like that, and ended up purchasing it in June and going in there and redoing some floors, shampooing carpets, doing some painting, stuff like that, just to get it, rehab so we can rent all the apartments out. And we ended up getting full by the end of July, I believe. So it didn't take us long, a lot of elbow grease and hard work, but we got it. And we'll go through the financials. Here's just a quick video of the outside of the property, and after that we can talk about how it was acquired and what kind of investment it came out to be. Okay, so there's the building. When we bought it, we found a new tenant to rent the whole restaurant out, to lease it out from us, and then like I said before, we got it filled up with the other 8 apartments. They're all 1-bedroom apartments with full kitchens and a bedroom and a bathroom. So there's 11 apartments, 1 restaurant, and then a little tanning room where people can go tanning. And so we ended up buying it in June of 2018 for $150,000. The seller wanted $175,000. We knew it was in distress, so we ended up paying $150,000 for it, which is pretty cheap. That's what, $12,000 a door, but it needed work, and and it was run down and stuff like that. And it was, people thought, oh my gosh, this place is bad, but we have happy tenants. The people who live there are happy, and they don't mind it at all. And it's right on Main Street, close to everything, restaurant below it. So it's been pretty good. And I just want to say that, it's not the nicest place in town, but you can live, like we pay the natural gas because it's heated with a boiler. We pay the heat, we pay the electricity, we pay cable, and everything. So you rent your apartment and everything's paid for. You don't need to pay for anything else. So actually it's a pretty good deal because you don't need to sign up for things, sign extra contracts. Everything is there. You just move in. So it ends up being pretty good for the tenant. Ample parking space, right downtown, close to a lot of things. So our tenants really like it there. And, I guess one thing that I should stress is, in the upcoming videos, you'll see our other properties, and most people are afraid to, get into it because they think they're going to have so much money down, or you can get. I mean, you can get a piece of commercial real estate for not a bad price as far as interest and there's programs like the city where I'm from. There's grants you can get, and you can get SBA loans if you want to, and things like that. So I mean, if you had even 10% down, you could get into any real estate. Sometimes even 0% if the seller is right. So that's doable. Another thing you want to note is, you watch all these real estate videos and people say, oh, we got to have, property management and a caretaker and, all this stuff. All this property management does is show the apartments and they sign leases, and they supposedly do background checks and stuff like that. To me, I can do that after work one night to save my 15% a unit. I mean, to have that property managed, it would probably be about $1,500 a month. So, and that's just cuts into your profit. To me, property management companies are not. I personally think they're a joke. And if you really want to get ahead in real estate, you do your own repairs. You do your own flooring, your own painting. If you don't know how, YouTube it. That's how I learned. You can do your own painting, plumbing, all that stuff. It saves you so much money, and that's where people go backwards because they're paying contractors, big money to do all this stuff. And that's just not how you make money. That's not how you get ahead and get it paid off real quick and stuff like that. So I urge you, if you want to get into it, put in the time, put in the effort, do as much as you can yourself. If you don't know how to do it, learn it. You've got time. That's the main thing, because you want to get ahead and not pay all these other people to do your stuff for you, because that's how you're going to make the real money. So that's just one tip. The other one was, research, do your due diligence, with the banks, and there's government grants and stuff like that. So that helps for financing. And the rest of it's just, finding, respectable tenants and people who respect you and you respect them back. And after that, it's just excellent passive income. And it's something you can do for a couple hours in the evening or a couple hours in the weekend. Go there, fix something, a sink leak, a toilet leak, or small stuff like that. It's easy. It's easy to do, and it'll save you a ton of money in the end. And the next thing would be, the cash flow aspect of it. We paid $150,000 for the building, like I said, and our total rental income with the restaurant, the 11 apartments, and the tanning salon, or the tanning room, it takes in $9,000 a month. And it costs us $3,500 a month between taxes, insurance, all the utilities, cable, electric, heat. And that's about it for expenses. Oh, and I put in $500 a month for repairs and maintenance, because we do our own work. So it's just if you need to buy some paint or flooring or whatever it is. So, I mean, that's a net profit of $5,500 a month. That's $66,000 a year. I mean, that's a lot more. That's more than a lot of people make in a year. And this is doing it passively. An hour or two at night, a full day on a Saturday or Sunday, once a week. It's anybody can do it, guys. And I encourage people to get out there. There is deals. Everyone says that, the market's inflated, and you'll see in my upcoming properties when I show them to you, because I'm going to go through each one, that every single one of them, they were in distress. They were in, backwards on them, hardly any tenants in them. And that's to your advantage, because now the price is really negotiable. So that's what I want to get my point across to you guys, that there are deals out there. You just have to look for them. It took us a long time to find this deal, and it took us even longer to find our next, but they are out there. If you look on auction sites or, just word of mouth or things like that, the deals are out there. So just look around, and I mean, if anybody has any questions or comments, comment below, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Or, Do you know of any deals? I can help you out. I don't necessarily want any more real estate because we've got enough. We've got 76 apartments and 4 rental houses, and that's enough. So if there's any questions, comments, let me know. I can't wait to show you guys the rest of my rental portfolio in our real estate for passive income, and I'd be glad to help. So if you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ding the notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.